I'm really honored to be here before each of you all today. As Kevin alluded to earlier, I initially thought I was signing up to really go to a basketball camp. At the time, I worked for a local nonprofit, and Dr. Daniel Prescott was my boss and CEO. He said, yeah, Jonathan, you and your friend Chabuzo, because we're Twin Towers, he said, you and Chabuzo can come out, you can teach all these kids how to play basketball. And I said, oh man, that sounds pretty cool. He said, yeah, you can do shooting drills and play basketball all day and you get to eat really good. I said, wow, that sounds like a camp I definitely want to be a part of. And then it was almost as if the moment I got off the bus, then I realized that this just wasn't a basketball camp. And nor were the campers just any traditional, regular campers. These kids were phenomenal. Having an opportunity to volunteer at Camp Jubilee and partner with the Camp John Mark staff over the years, I've been able to meet Kevin, get to know him on a better level, been able to get to know Mego, had the opportunity to get to know Bree. And one of the first campers that really touched my heart was this young man by the name of Bubba. And if you see Bubba, he has this caramel brown skin, he has these hazel eyes. He used to be silent. The first time I met him, he was silent, he didn't say anything. I said, Bubba, do you want to get something to eat? Bubba, it's time to sign up for activities. Which one do you want to sign up for? Bubba, are you going to do something? I said, okay, Bubba, that's fine. Then it got to the point where I realized that everywhere I went, he didn't say anything, but he just followed behind me. He was literally my shadow, just as I'm sure a lot of you know that there are people who follow behind you and you're people's role models and you have no idea about it. Then he just continued to follow me. I said, what is it with this kid? And then eventually he began to talk. He eventually said some words. Then I began to realize that he had a passion for fishing. Never knew it before. Then we'd go out on the pier. And then as you would realize that some kids who didn't have the patience to fish, they would wait out on the pier and would say, it's not working. Mr. Jonathan, it's not working. This bait doesn't work. But Bubba, for some odd reason, Bubba would come around and he would say, I caught another one. And everybody would look at him and say, no, you didn't. Then it was the end of the activity hour for fishing, and Bubba, at that time, had caught 5 fish. And everybody's looking around almost as if he had like a cheat code or something like that. But in that moment, that was when I began to realize just how intelligent Bubba was.